Frigid Sparks, Nevada, Mark Yaffe, Sunday night. Jokes from the Jacuzzi. And at least there's supposed to be jokes from the Jacuzzi. I don't think I did much writing this week, but we're going to give it a shot anyway. I was had a very busy weekend. Yeah, I actually did some live gigs. Believe it or not. Yeah, I don't want to brag, but I was working in the Bay Area. I had a big gig in northern Nevada. Bay Area Friday night was a backyard in Martinez, California. Martinez, where they have all the refineries, but it was a lot of fun. My buddy Pat set up a stage, had a show, we had lights, we had an audience, socially distanced, of course, California. Everybody had a mask on. Only one person's allowed in the house at a time, and all these regulations. And next night, Smith Valley, Nevada. I didn't even see a Halloween mask. There was no masks. There was no social distancing. But then, it's Smith Valley, Nevada. They're socially distanced because they live 20 miles from the next gas station. So, yeah, it's a little ranching town. That was a lot of fun, though. My buddy Dan Edwards from Volcano, California. We came out and did the show together. And, it was so Friday night, it was in a backyard. Saturday, it was in front of a general store called the Buckboard General Store. Next week, I'll be appearing on a milk carton. So, yeah, when you say I was at a general store performing outside, that pretty much sums up your career for 2020. Last year, I was headlining cruise ships, working in Vegas. Now I'm doing COVID jokes for ranchers in Smith Valley, Nevada, and delivering Uber Eats to homeschool latchkey shut-ins. Yeah, so hey, that's it. 2020, we got to take what we get. But it's been a weird year. I'm taking my dad to the doctor on this week. Saw my parents. My dad, 93. So the elders, they're not really into the fashion. He's perfect for COVID because people wear whatever they want in COVID. I showed up the other day. My dad's wearing dress shoes, sweatpants, sweater vest, and a Dodger cap. Like, dude, are we going to go out to lunch? Or are you posing for the people of Goodwill Calendar? 93. He didn't give a crap, right? What are you going to say? Someone 93? How can you embarrass a 93-year-old, right? He doesn't care. He's a World War II veteran. Shout out to all our veterans. A couple of years ago, I took my dad to, we got to go to Washington, D.C. We did this honor flight where they take veterans from like World War II, Korea, Vietnam, and take them around to all the war memorials and the monuments. And it was a great time. The highlight for my dad's when we came back, because he was 91 at the time, we got back to San Francisco airport. And these are all 89-year-old veterans, right? So the first four guys come off the plane, and their kids are wheeling them. They're on scooters. My dad comes walking out of the jetway on his own. This little 5-year-old kid goes to Mommy, look, that one's still walking. So, yeah, that was my dad's highlight. Yeah, but, hey, when you're 93, waking up is a highlight. So, saw the parents, visited the daughter, my son-in-law, my Egyptian son-in-law, Bahi Ghazal. Yeah, from Cairo, Egypt. Yeah, I'm like, he works in one of these multi-level marketing situations. He's an Egyptian working in a pyramid scheme, basically. But we had a nice visit. Man, it was a chill weekend. Just voted, yeah. So the voting was all right. It was up in the library, so people were very well behaved. Got the sticker and everything, so it's official. My doofus friend, he volunteered as a poll worker. No, he volunteered as a poll watcher. Yeah, he thought he was getting free tickets to the strip club. No, that ain't happening. What else is going on, man? No, it's a slow week. I wrote a few jokes, but I didn't really. I've been working on some other stuff this week, and not comedy. But the commitment is I have to come here every week, at least to the end of the year. So I started this in June. And, I was doing 20 minutes and 10 minutes. Now I'm just BSing for 5.5 minutes. Dr. Anthony Fauci, our infectious disease doctor, the nation's infectious disease expert. Anthony Fauci is now under federal protective guard after getting multiple death threats. Yeah. Turns out a couple more, his daughters threatening to strangle him if he kept lecturing him about COVID at the dinner table. U.S. government suing Google for stifling search competition, right? Because we all like to Google shit. Google denied the charges, then they quickly deleted all links related to the story. Elon Musk said sold his mansion in Beverly Hills, $29 million. Yeah, she sold a mansion for $29 million. Yeah, he wants to be a quest to become to own no home. He says he wants to be. He's a billionaire, but he wants to own no home. So Musk plans to do some camping, spend times at some Holiday Inn Expresses, and then buy Mars. All right, hold on. Is this thing still working? Are we still on? Yeah. And then after years of negative publicity, this town in Canada, a town by the name of Asbestos, Canada, Quebec, no more. The voters in Asbestos voted to change the name of the town to Val de Sur, whatever that means in French. I don't know. It nearly beat out second and third place medical waste and radioactive. So no more asbestos. Some rapper got arrested in California for getting on Instagram and rapping about stealing $1.2 million from unemployment. Yeah, good for him. He now has 12 to 15 years to work on his next album. Suspect in a high-speed police chase, also in California. This guy got away from the cops, even though he stopped for gas. Yeah, the officers involved said they lost the suspect when they accidentally made a wrong turn into a Krispy Kreme drive-thru. So, all right, that's it. That's all I got. It's a slow week. Well, it's not a slow week. I'm slow this week. We're coming back strong next week. Working on some new material. Got some family jokes, and I don't know, something's coming up. I heard we have this election, so we'll probably write some election jokes. Anyway, you guys, if any of you in the Bay Area, I'm in Danville this week, a Thursday night, Kabisi Singh gig. I will post that on my social media, laughwithmark.com, LAUGHWITHMARC, and I'll have the location, time, etc. So you guys have a good week. Don't forget to vote. Just vote once. That's it. One sticker, one vote, one person. All right. See ya. I am on Facebook, Curtis. I'm doing them all, but I've been cheating. Today I put on my notes. That's why you didn't see when I wasn't acknowledging anyone, like D. Gherkin was up. But if you guys are sending me a message, sometimes I'm not seeing it because sometimes I have my screen turned down, or I'll throw up some new jokes so I can read them on the teleprompter /laptop. But thanks for watching, you guys.